SALT, which is a state and local tax deduction, it was limited to $10,000. Now you've increased it to, is it $30,000?
Yes, we increased it 300% because it was currently 10,000. Now it's at a 300% increase. It's 30,000.
Unless you have a larger income, in which case it goes down a bit.
Yeah, it's 30,000 if you make less than $400,000 a year, and then it starts phasing back down to 10,000. So we've tried to find what is that good spot. Even talking to my ranking member, he's like, SALT's an obstacle for both parties in that sense. And so we've checked numbers. Like I've got numbers from Treasury and the IRS of the different SALT congressional districts within our conference, and this $30,000 cap that we have under 400,000 will provide more than 90% of every one of our SALT members' districts coverage under this.
Right.
So it's a balance. It's not everything that some of the SALT members want, but I have members of our conference that doesn't even think you should be able to deduct $1, let alone $30,000, but it's a fair and balanced approach.
When you get to the big, beautiful vote before Memorial Day on that bill, do you expect any Democratic votes in the House?
I don't. In our markup, we did have a bipartisan vote, and it was to table the ruling of the chair on germaneness. I got Lloyd Doggett to vote with me.
Okay.
So
all right, so you're not
I was like, what happened? Bipartisan markup.
So you're not going to get any Democratic votes. Can you hold on to all your Republican votes? Because some Republicans don't seem to want the bill either. Some Republicans who don't want to increase the debt at all.
So it's interesting. Chairman Crapo and I were talking about this. I think we both start out at the same place. I think that there's two people in both chambers that's probably going to be a no. You could do anything that you want, and I'm sure these two people, I'm not going to say their names, you can figure it out for yourself, but there's two in the Senate and two in the House. I think that will start out being a no, and so that means in both chambers, we can only lose one. And so that's why threading this needle is so big.